I am back and with some more State of Decay 2 and with another episode for the CRM. We're on episode 37 and Update-29 came out the other day. Yeah, usually I start off by loading with the main screen. I actually pressed the button and I didn't want to continue from here because I know you could view this from when you go in, but yeah. Anyway, back with some more State of Decay and with the new update. And yeah, like I said, we won't be experiencing, because the major update for this update 29 is the maps for Trumball Valley, Drucker, and Cascade Hills. But we're not going to be experiencing them for a while because we're still playing through Trumball Valley and the current Sheriff Legacy with the CRM. And it won't be till next season of the Walking Dead communities with the Commonwealth, which we're going to be starting up. Then we'll go into these other maps, which is a bit of a shame. Like, I would like to see what they're like because I've seen screenshots and the maps look fantastic. Like the work that's been put in, especially Drucker County. Drucker County looks like it. I think that's the image of it right now. It looks awesome. The work they've done is really cool. I know that it's not. I don't think Undead Labs did it. I think another studio did it, and I think when they did the live stream, I think Sony bought the studio that did it. So technically, Sony fixed up State of Decay's maps, which is kind of cool. But we'll try out. Right, so we'll run through this. So it's Drucker County, Media Valley, and Cascade Hills graphical and map updates, and field of view, which we'll be able to try out today, and heavy weapons we could probably try out today because I think, is it Carl? I think he has heavy weapons, doesn't he? Wow, I think I'm going to go into that with him. And that's just the headliners. So the original State of Decay, the original 3 State of Decay 2 maps have been all leveled up. Yeah, it's just a lot of good work, really. It's pretty much made State of Decay, like I said, with every update and every visual update or gameplay update they do, if it just shows like State of Decay 2 released. It didn't release in a way that was finished. Like, they should have released State of Decay 2 as a game preview, which it was at launch, and then around Juggernaut Edition, that's when the full release came out. I think that would be better for State of Decay. I think State of Decay 3, I think they've got a bit more hands on deck with it, so, and more experienced people going involved with it, so hopefully it'll be a better outcome. But yeah, but it's cool though. Like, State of Decay more and more is getting up to date, and the replay value for this game is getting more and more with each update, which is great. Heavy weapons, destroy fences, windows, signposts, and a few more props. It's pretty much the destructible objects, which is, I don't know what's gonna make that any good. Like, if I smashed a window, say, would that make noise or destroy a fence? Like, maybe that would be some kind of handy, making a bit of noise. You'd have to maybe we'll try that out today. Field of view, we'll do that. Well, I don't know how that's gonna handle because, you know, on Trumball Valley I've been crashing a lot. I don't know how, like, messing around with the field of view will. I assume they've tested it, so it is possible on Xbox One, but I suppose I think it's 70 for normal, so I suppose if it's a bit game breaking for me right now, I'll leave it as it is. because I'm used to that anyway, but I want to try it out, because for me, I like the idea of seeing my whole character's body, maybe. But really, the thing is, it's a field of view. It's not like in, say, Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, where it's different camera angles that you can pick from on the fly. It's more like field of view can be good in a way that it'll stop you having motion sickness if you have that, or it'll help you with that sort of stuff, but it's not necessarily a camera angle change, which for me, I think we'll have to see how the aiming down sights works, because that's the one thing I'm worried about, because aiming down sights for me right now is fine. It's more just the character side that I want to move about, I think. When you're fighting and stuff. So I wonder how it works in buildings and everything.
Hey, Sheriff. Someone in our community was killed, and the murderer might be one of us. We need your help on this.
Ooh, pick me.
Right. Yeah, since we've got Carla's heavy, we'll do that. We'll test the little things for today. Because it'll be a minute before we actually cover. I don't know why. I don't know why, but does it mean or does State of Decay look a bit pixelated? Yeah, it's just me being tired, I guess. Right, I think. Right, have you? Yeah. Oh, we can try it right away. Okay. Oh, missed. Well done. Yeah. Wow. Does it make noise? That's the interesting thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. See how far we can get. Because if it doesn't make noise, it's kind of pointless. We'll have to see with the windows. No. It's kind of satisfying though. It's kind of satisfying.
There's too many zombies for us to handle alone.
Hey. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I need it, or what the reason for it would be, but I suppose... suppose it makes somewhat sense. Yeah. That's that. Alright, let's check field of view then. So gameplay would it be? No. And the fact that, like, you think about all the settings that have been added over the year, all the just changes that we've had over the years, it's awesome, isn't it? Field of view, there we are. Reset field of view. Motion. So let's go all the way. Whoa, that looks weird. Yeah, that's the problem, is the aiming down sights that I'm not a massive fan of. Because for me, I'd rather keep the same field of view for aiming down sights. Because, like, for me, like, that's harder to see the zombies now. Alright, let's try the other way. I might keep it the same, to be fair. I don't know, let me... Is anybody watching... I know that by the time this is up on YouTube, it's going to be a few weeks. I might premiere this. So it's a bit more highlighted, I guess. Oh, yeah, like that to me is too much aim down sights. It's a bit sickly.
If we don't deal with these infestations, they're gonna deal with us.
Oh yeah, we need to deal with the infestations. We've been letting that get out of hand. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe I think I saw someone on Twitter say about 80 was the sweet spot for them. Let's see what 80 looks like. 'Cause 70 is normal. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just so used to the normal field of view. I don't know whether I'll want it. I suppose we'll try out this, I think. Nah, I don't know. Like, guys, let me know what you've gone with and if anyone's changed the field of view. I know that we've been looking forward to it, but I like the idea of seeing my character. Like, it's going to add a lot more.
Lying around and it got broken. Nice job.
It's going to add a lot more thing for people to play with when it comes to
I can help.
like
I'll
people
be there
like
shortly.
Oddly Lemon, people who do the screenshots all the time and stuff.
Let's make
Your ideas aren't just for shit. Now they're pissing me off.
Like, it's going to be good for people who want to do screenshots. It's an alternative to not having a photo mode, I guess. Because it's going to provide more camera angles, stuff like that. But yeah, I think I might put it back to normal. I think I'm just so used to... I rarely play with field of view anyway. We'll go deal with some infestations. And I rarely play with field of view anyway in games. But it's another thing like we can mess around with and just try and change it up when we want to. But I think I'm gonna... Yeah, because 70 is just such a alright balance. Like, the only thing is that I like is like seeing my whole character's body.
Why do you always put other people ahead of us?
Because the only time you get to see your full character's body is in here, really. Or if you're fighting, you get a little bit of a distance. Well, yeah, that's just a minor thing. And to be fair, I don't know whether I want to play around with it too much on this map. I don't know whether I want to play with it too much on this map because I've been having so many crashes so far. Hopefully that's like a secret patch. Like they've improved the fidelity on Trumball. Because if you've watched any of my previous videos, I've been crashing quite a lot on Trumball Valley. It's really been rather regular. Because like that's my biggest worry is I don't want State of Decay to become... Like, it shouldn't become too demanding. Like, because like I play like other games like Assassin's Creed, Battlefield. Like, I know games are always thought in mind of the current generation, but But with State of Decay, it's not exactly a Battlefield level of graphical fidelity. Like I suppose there is a lot going on, especially in Trumball. That's the only reason why I hope it's just Trumball that's got this issue. Because for me, if every map began crashing on me, I would get worried. It's not a big deal, like, loading in has been fine, it isn't like it's messed up my whole save or anything.
I wonder if that's actually blood I'm tasting in the air.
But really, it won't take us too long before we start seeing the new maps or anything like that.
There's too many of them! We're done without help! Hey neighbor, Trusty here. I've got a new plan, and I need your support to make it work. Anyone available for a little field trip?
Not
We've
really.
really taken care of those infestations. Everyone should feel a lot better now.
How is that? I don't know how that was part of that. Should we go talk to these? Let me just see. I think they could have made it for most weapons, or any weapons really. For because really you could destroy a fence. Like maybe you wouldn't be able to destroy the whole thing, but
I don't see any Zeds.
what about windows?
But that won't last here in Plague territory.
A cricket bat, you should be able to smash a window with a cricket bat. A baseball bat. No, that's a shame. I don't get why that... If it's just heavy, then that's kind of a bit pointless, because... What's the point? Like, you should be able to smash windows and stuff. Like, maybe not fences, but smash windows would have been good. With normal weapons. I was kind of hoping that, really, but... But then it's like, I don't know why I need to be able to smash down fences anyway, but... It's kind of satisfying when we were doing it.
That's good to hear. I'll point you in the likely direction of our fugitive.
Really? Why do you want to go all the way down there for? Why do they have to drag me all over? It's a waste of petrol. Oh, nice. I didn't get any of them.
I don't like Zeds with big mouths.
So it's going to be a minute before we see any then. I really want to just hop in and see what the maps are like, but it'd be nice to do it when we do these series, because it'll be like the first time. Don't want to blow your load on all the maps already, because really, this stuff is going to be good.
Looks like we've got the infestation
I
problem
love
under
that.
control.
Fire's so good. But these map changes, like, we're going to be still discovering and enjoying these map updates for ages to come now. It's nice that they've actually been able to go back to the older maps, because I thought I was expecting them to drip feed these, because I knew that they were going to do the map updates, but I wasn't expecting them to do all 3 in one go. I thought they would drip fed them, really, but and still, like, I think Jeffrey Card said, like, we're still not done with State of Decay 2. There's still a lot we're working on, and I suppose they need to be working on State of Decay 2, because State of Decay 3 is probably nowhere near done. I bet Undead Labs is grateful that they can update State of Decay 2 as much as they can. Because some games, like, they can't update. Like, you look at Halo Infinite, and apparently that game underneath everything is a nightmare. Because I think, like, Halo Infinite's built on top of Halo 2's infrastructure, so, like, the code is like a mess or something. So there's more of a reason why we haven't been having massive updates with State of Decay, Halo Infinite, or big fixes, because
I see nothing here.
they probably don't know how to fix it. Or if they try to fix something else will be broken from it.
Almost out.
At least the Screamer's dealt with. Well, where's this last geezer?
Hey, look over here.
Here's someone.
That won't work.
You bet. You can grab that. There we go. Phew. I was like, if that's not the guy, that's going to be annoying. So I'm not the biggest fan when things don't pop up like they should be. Because really, once you've killed all the play cards, which is still quite a bit, it's not a whole lot. Still got just about 11. Once you kill the play cards, then we do this legacy, the Sheriff Legacy. We'll be moving on to the next, because I was going to do Heartland after this. I was going to go back to Heartland and do the other pair, because I never did that story, I don't think. But because they announced this map update, I thought, yeah, it's kind of a big thing to not check out for a while. Bloaters. Alright, let's go to... Oh, lovely. I think there was a bloater in that horde as well. Gotta love a bloater. Oh no. Man, I gotta say, like, if you want really fun editing with State of Decay, check out Get Good Fox. He's got some really fun editing when he does his videos. especially like for a let's play where to encourage people to watch the whole video, like the way he highlights certain moments throughout the video at the beginning of the video, and yeah, he's made his video so entertaining now with the way he's editing things together, and yeah, Get Good Fox's State of Decay Let's Plays are great. And yeah, as of streaming this, it's kicked off with Russia and Ukraine, which is kind of insane. It's just fascinating. It's fucked up but fascinating. But yeah, it's probably the one time in history where the world probably doesn't want to be allied with
I wonder what
America
makes
right
plague
now.
zombies cluster in these areas.
Because I really don't want the UK being dragged into something just because of America. Well, Biden more than anything. But yeah, and the thing is, Putin's done this stuff for years. Like, he's been taking over shit for years. Please don't tell me you wanna. Hey, you can tell which. Oh no, that's my outpost. Please don't shoot me.
We're good. Better look elsewhere.
My God, that's pretty big stash here, isn't it? No one would be here. It's my outpost. Oh shit. I do find it funny how. Oh, there you are. How throughout Trump's run as president.
I might as well move on.
Trump's run, people like Trump would drag people into a war. With Russia or something. But no, it's 1 year with Biden, the better alternative. And he's the one that just
Hey!
we're not got complete
Hang in there. I'm on my way.
we're not like gone into complete war with
Thought I was
Russia
a
yet.
goner.
Well, by the time this up we might have. But to be fair, the way America's dealing with it, like slapping Russia on the wrist with sanctions, like, do you think Russia gives a fuck about sanctions right now? They've got a higher purpose than money, which is, that's one thing, like, us in, like, Western countries, we care about, like, we care too much about our luxuries, don't we? We all think, oh, we want to earn more money, we want to get a better house, we gotta get all this stuff. But there's no like higher purpose beyond that. Whereas some countries like Russia or China, really, they've got a higher purpose. They want more land, or they probably want to take over. Whereas if they've got that mindset, they will build a good army and a good strong. Whereas Western countries will reduce our army numbers because we want to put that money somewhere else.
Before all this happened, I stashed the gun they say I used. If we find that gun, it'll be obvious it wasn't the murder weapon. What a great idea.
How was it? Hang on. How does that make sense? You stashed the murder weapon. Is that what she's saying? And us finding the murder weapon will prove your innocence.
Oh, good.
How does that make sense? How does finding a random weapon neglect your innocence? Or is it the weapon? Like, you killed someone. What? Like, if anything, you'd see, well, I ain't got the weapon on me to... I don't have that weapon, or I've never used that sort of weapon. Bit stupid. But yeah, Russia's, like, invaded multiple countries in the past. Wow. Had the world's like turned its head, like China invaded Hong Kong, like I think it was Hong Kong or somewhere.
We all know what we're looking for here.
I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure they went into China or somewhere. Oh Jesus, this is not a good situation. I do not like. I don't like that blowout. That blow is a pain in the ass. Feral. I'm in an armored military truck. How is that damaged me? Got him.
Not so fast now, are you? We've got Zeds coming at us.
Oh. Judith has gotten so much better. When I first played with her, like, she was in a state where I was like, yeah, I'm not sure whether she's leader material, but she's actually gotten pretty good. I think she just needs gunslinging
Clear
and
for
should
now,
be
but no
ace.
place can be secure with a plague heart nearby.
Hopefully the Wandering Trader pops up this weekend. Because it's the weekend right now. Oh, no, it's Friday, so yeah, it might be tricky. I could, cause yeah, I'm at the moment I'm still doing videos daily, on YouTube just for now. But I think I will have to do it every other day soon. I think I'll be okay next rotation. Daily. It'll probably be the rotation after, where I'll have to think about doing on off days. I really don't want to do that because it kind of just bloats out the channel a bit too much, I think. But it's better than stuff sneaking up
I
on
found
me.
it. Yes.
How does that prove her innocence, though? How does that prove her innocence? I don't get the logic behind this. I know it's probably obvious, but
Okay, where's the loot?
I don't get finding a weapon, a random pistol that you stashed will prove your innocence. Because if this is the how did the person get killed, or what is this? Did someone get robbed? I'm really not good
I can't
track
carry
of this
that much.
mission.
No more of that.
I don't know. So I find it weird trying to find a random.
I can't carry that
Not
much.
random. Like she stashed it here, so like, for me that's instant sign she's done something. The fact you had to stash a weapon in a zombie apocalypse as well. Why would you stash any pistol?
I've looted this place.
Stupid. I don't know what's. Yeah. Okay. I've got to go all the way back. So we're not really going to see the full effects of this. Update till next season, which I don't know how long it'll be before we finish up. Like, I guess if you can measure how many playguts we got, like it'll probably
That one
be,
doesn't see us yet.
unless I start doing like 2 playguts every other video, or maybe I'll kill 1 playgut today. The next episode would get 2. He's stupid. Yeah, maybe if we start doing 1 playgut per episode, like I would have liked to play more of the story stuff in this, but I've been caught. Like the only thing that I haven't liked is being forced to replay. I'm not forced, but I'm not been a massive fan of playing through missions I've already done. Like there's a few missions that I haven't done yet, and that's the kind of thing that's been putting me off. 'Cause it's like for me to get to a point where I
wonder if
was,
that's
like
actually
in
blood
last
I'm
season
tasting
of
in
the
the air.
CRM, where we first experienced the Trumball Valley stuff. I did leave out a few quests because I thought it'd be good to do it this playthrough. But it feels like I have
That's
to
a lot
play
of
through
beds.
all the other previous missions to get to that point again, and I guess I get it, but then I don't. I suppose I could ignore them, but I don't think that's an option either, because it seems like they just repeat the talk. For me, I wish the game would remember where I was at before I loop it over. If I come back, like or randomize the missions pop up, even if they are running in chronological.
Take care of yourself.
I'm gone. Don't know how this proves her innocence. I'm taking the bullets though.
Hey, Izzy here. I am super impressed that you got your Haven device up and running without my help. Just take good care of Cleo for me, will you? I'm really gonna miss them.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that's... If you've already got the Haven device, they just pass it through. That's kind of cool. It's kind of annoying because it would have been kind of nice to have another Cleo
Well, this definitely
Haven
changes
device in
things.
you.
I'm sorry we doubted you. Please, forgive us.
Fine.
But if you weren't the killer, then that means... Oh no.
I sure am sorry about all this.
Why don't we talk about this?
Kill the bitch! Fuck you. Ah. Wail on her!
Had to do it, right?
That went self quick. They were, oh Jesus, that was brutal.
See you later.
Oh my god. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Oh, don't fuck with women, guys. They'll turn on you like vultures, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's what happens. That's cancel culture right there. That's a clip for cancel culture. You say one wrong thing or you're the bad guy, everyone turns on you.
Thank you so much.
Bunch of angry women.
Don't be gone for too long.
Oh, that's brilliant. Ah, that was so funny.
This is a lot of stuff to carry.
Just all of them wailing on her like that.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, that's so funny.
I've got stuff you'll like. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Let me see what you've got. Sure.
Oh, dear. You gotta love that though. That's so it's like at the beginning we were all just shooting at her. And then oh my, how she survived that long anyway. That just shows that's why I'm not a massive fan of the AI conflict, because the fact that she survived so many shots to the body before she actually went down is kind of ridiculous, but just a bunch of angry women beating on one another.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't get it. What was the point of stash weapon though? Like that whole thing, that whole thing was kind of cool, but it kind of didn't make sense to me. Because why would she stash a weapon if she was innocent? Why wouldn't the person that did this stash the weapon? Unless that was it, I don't know. We've survived almost a month of this.
Don't
Wow.
just stand out there,
I'd say
hon. Come on in.
It's another month for the CRM.
Roger that. I'll do it.
Thanks.
Oh, I think I'll go get. I think I might go get Carl, and he'll do that. No, Judith's done quite a bit, and I really need to get some fuel. Really bloater. So I'm kind of interested in seeing if they've improved the fidelity on Trumball. Like, it'll be interesting to see if I crash again, because I've had a lot of crashes with Trumball in the past few episodes. It's like been every episode almost, I think. Really, it's not been every episode, but it's been ever since we came to Trumball. We've been crashing a lot. Like we've been able to load in relatively easy. It's not been too demanding, but I'm curious to see what the maps are like. Just the only time I've seen the new version of the map is the Undead lab stream, which they would kind of skip it from map to map anyway. So can I just roll into parking? Do you think? Come on, no, I don't think I'm gonna do it. No. Uh-oh. Go back down.
Better make sure it's dead.
Oh, the car's rolling. I wonder if, no, like, yeah. I wonder if interacting with the vehicle with the heavy weapons. I think they went through that with the live stream. I don't think it does. And that's another. Oh, that's another thing I did see a video on. Is there's a thing that they might be working on for State of Decay 2 is hiding in bushes. Apparently, I can't remember her name, like, but she's the one that made hiding behind fences a bit more, wow, reliable. Apparently she's been working on bushes as well. Whether it gets done where it works, but essentially, like classic State of Decay stuff where you can hide in a bush and be alright. I think that, like, it would seem possible. Like, they would have to make. I think the only way they would do it is if they would make bushes
Home at last.
objects.
Hey, sexy.
Because, oh man, we ain't got no scrap. I wish I could highlight multiple things to dismount. Like, this is really tedious. Or lock certain ones to... Oh yeah, that's another thing. Have I got any red talent or... Daybreak weapons? Not red talent or network weapons. I don't think so. Because they've got the new icons for the red talent and daybreak weapons, ain't they? Wow, not new. They've just highlighted them there, which is kind of good because I was the sort of person that weren't too bothered about. Like the rare weapons, like the red talon or network weapons. I'd never really noticed them too much because for me, I don't really read the descriptions too often. I should, because there's a lot of work put into that, but I think that'd be cool. Because it'll make them weapons a bit more special or desirable to keep. Because like right now, even though I don't necessarily need half this stuff. Oh look, they've increased the amount of scrap you get from... Ah, so you get 10 scrap per...
I actually like it here.
That's actually quite good. Change that. Get more scrap from... knives than that now. That's new. Hang on. That's a bug. I've repaired my thing. But it's still yellow on my...
Something came up that you should know. Eagle Eye used to buy semi-legal explosives from a black market dealer near here. You should check it out.
Okay, so you get more scrap from knives now, which is good. And yeah, it'll be cool to see, like, it'll be nice to notice, like, the more special weapons now. Because I never really noticed them too much before. Like you notice a gun when it's special when you equip it, and it's got, like, 20 drum magazines attached to it, or it's got a really nice scope on it. Like, that's the only time when you notice the certain niceties of certain weapons, but... But yeah, besides that, actually, if we're gonna go and do that, because is there? I think we'll go and kill a plague art. And we probably should get some Molotovs so we go deal with the infestation. But I reckon next update we'll have the infestation update, because next update will be update 30, so it'll be a big update, you would think, a special one, because like, who would have thought State of Decay would get to 30 updates, big updates as well. So yeah, it'll be cool to, like, I assume that's what would make next update probably the best. Like, the only thing is I haven't seen many people cover the infestations too much. Or test it. Not even get good photos. I don't know whether it's even in the beta, because I haven't heard many things
now
about
that I've done the heavy lifting, any of you could take the Haven device apart and put it back together later. When you break it down, just keep Cleo's memory core in a safe place. You'll need that to reinstall
Let's do
the
this
device.
old school. I'll do. We'll go and deal with plague cart, and then next time I'll try and get 2. You put these, like... Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I swear there was a bus in the original game.
Plague zombies in all directions. Better
That
be
went
careful.
off the track. Or is that further up?
It's clear, but I can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
We'll do the house near, Tressie. This car is awesome.
Everybody out!
Whoa, fuck off. That's bullshit.
That's pretty heavy.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
And we're down to the last one.
Oh, fuck you. Come on, man. What the fuck is...
Keep
Like,
this up.
you saw the bloater pop in. That's some bullshit. Fuck you. Oh, that's so fucking... Now I've got to go all the way... Now I've got to go all the way back. Like, god damn it.
Hey, neighbors.
Because of a pop in.
Is there anyone to help us out?
Let's see if I can put an outpost up. Damn it. Bloody bloater, man.
I'm sick and getting worse. I need serious help.
Hopefully, I can just set up an outpost. Oh no, yeah, that's the playground, of course. Fuck! Come on, please, no playground. I'll go.
This place is certainly empty. I need a rest.
Bloody go through every room. I'm gonna die. Gotta make sure it's safe. Even though I'm gonna die if blood plague.
I should really enjoy the peace and quiet while I can.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy the peace and quiet in 7 minutes.
Okay, the outpost is secure and ready to go.
I haven't even got any plague cure.
No more of that.
Luckily, I've got one. Stupid game. Oh, you saw that bloater pop in. Like, you had 3 zombies there. Fine. Like, they popped in relatively early, as expected. But no, it was the bloater that popped in as late as possible. Now, that's problematic. And the thing is, like, with the infestation update...
Ray Santos here, calling for help.
Oh, fuck off, Ray. I almost died just now.
Would you mind coming by to lend me a hand?
No. I do mind. Yeah, fuck you. But yeah, with the infestation update coming, I think they're gonna make bloaters deliberately spawn in the hordes to avoid people from running them down. So the infestation hordes, you might be driving right into a horde to stop it, to make it quicker, but it might be a bloater horde. So essentially, they're probably gonna take advantage of the pop-in with the infestation, I assume. The thing is, I know the game, like, to get full of, like, even then, I think if I was going slow, it'd still pop in. I don't think there's any way around, like, the pop-in, especially on Xbox One. And people said it happens on... Luckily, he's a bit stupid. Should have got some meds while I can.
You never do get used to the snow. Fire in the hole! Now that works great. Plague heart down. Now we can start claiming nearby places for ourselves. Hey, who wants to play?
Come on, Feral. Let's play. You're on a screen for. Shut up. Yeah, you shut up. That's why I'm not sure whether I'll be too... I don't know whether I would enjoy Lethal as much as this. The thing is, I know that I said that with Dread Zone. I'm really happy with Dread Zone, but no, I do consider Nightmare to be my go-to difficulty now. I wish it would tell me, like, they should do it so that, you know, next to the weight of weapons, for the comparison, they should do a green arrow if it's lighter, or a red arrow if it's heavy. I think that would be a good indicator, because like when you're just looking quick, you might miss that. Like right now, he is heavy. Yeah, I don't know. Impact, knockdown, durability. Hey, easy use is a lot better.
No way I can fit this.
Well, do you mind? Jug jug. Juggy jug. Okay, yeah, of course.
Looks like we got another freak.
Oh yeah, there's the bloater. Another one. I am heavy.
Where should I put this?
Yeah, let's help Tressie, because she'll end up giving us that good farming mod, won't she? Our ability to buy it anyway.
Hey, thanks for coming by. Come on in and I'll explain my plan.
Time to get searching. Shut that thing up!
Bloody hell, that was so much effort for one. Oh, come on, bloody hell. I'm overweight. We'll explain it. Brilliant. Screw you! Bloody attack him before I even get there. Dickhead.
Can't do it.
What are you moaning for? Both of them in the same spot. Moaning. Stop it. And Tressie is doing fuck all as always. Probably attacking something with a little knife. Where the fuck? She's on the roof. I'm gonna push her off it. For shits and gigs. He was about to scream then. Why are they all screaming around the box? Tressie, you better be worth it.
I need fresh samples to test a new theory. Can you provide backup?
Why don't you take my stuff?
I need fresh samples to test a new theory. Can you provide before now? I've avoided the most overgrown areas because they're so dangerous. That's why I need you watching my back. So, you up for helping? Oh, cool. I hope you're geared up. This one's gonna be a bit of an adventure.
That just shows that you're not gonna do it. Well, that looks like who put that? Who built that into the? It's like they gave up, finishing off the ramp. Well, let's take that because we can use these. Put that away. Reduce the weight. I'm still overweight. That's crazy. Oh, I can't do it. Like, I don't know.
We need to clear out the Zeds before I can get the samples I need. It should be quick, but keep on your toes while I get my samples.
Calm down. What are you running to? Just don't make any noise, yeah?
I heard
Is that it? Well done.
Army guys used to call this area the Gauntlet. Must have been pretty terrifying when the walls were still alive.
Got it.
Carl acting like he gives a damn.
Better than nothing.
Carl.
This one doesn't look so promising either. Let me make sure, but I suspect I'll come up empty here. Yeah, this one's a total bust. We need to keep moving.
I have my doubts about this.
Look, we need to get as far into the Gauntlet as we can. It won't be easy because the place is still crawling with zombies. But it stands to reason that a wall closer to the source could be more viable.
The source of what?
The source of whatever destroyed all of these walls. My breakthrough was recognizing how nature is aggressively reclaiming the dead walls. That's why I need samples from walls approaching the maximum state of decay.
Didn't mean to do.
Sit down!
Yeah, attack it with your little knife. Yeah, I think the shotgun would have been better than the screamer screaming. They have made the, like, it does look good, the plague walls now. The fact they made it so it looks like it's grown back, like stuff's grown back from it.
Gotta stay clear of that cloud.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna take my time here, just to be sure I get good samples.
Of course you are.
That means I'm counting on you to keep us both alive.
I'm keeping myself alive. What's screaming? You screaming for?
Starting now. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, gee. Them zombie screams sound like... Them zombie screams sound like, the ones from Dying Light.
Forgotten what we talked about,
No,
right?
when night...
That's
When
one.
night...
Got another spot now.
When night comes round, there's always like a screamer in the night. That's like a rip-off.
Drop the screamer, now!
I'm grabbing one more sample, just to be sure. Hold on, okay?
Hell, I'm just getting started here.
I'm exhausted.
So your gunslinger is too good.
Done. You okay over there?
Whoa, look at that slide. I proper magnetized to them. I was the magnet. Usually they're magnets to me.
You were great out
Got
here.
it?
Ready to head back? Sounds good. All right, let's move on before any more Zeds come around to say hi. You're in charge.
Oh, we're getting back to my car first.
We got an infected juggernaut here.
Shit. Fuck, we got 3 of them. Trusty, come on. Stop fighting everything on the way. Shit, come on, Trusty. Don't get in a fight with the jug, please. Trusty, stop fucking knifing everything. Stupid. Oh, she could die. What slowpoke.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
So we should be getting gardening
zombie here.
mod. Garden mod. Coming soon. So that'll be good.
My professors told me fieldwork was challenging, but I don't think they had this in mind. Once again, you came through for me big time. I won't forget that.
So what's next? More science?
Better believe it, my friend. I'm talking about a 3-scoop sundae of scientific method with some sciencey hot fudge on top. Damn it. Now I want ice cream. Better work on that next. You take care of yourself.
We'll try and get back and give them... Try and give them the resources they need. So we don't. I don't think we don't need building materials really. And then we'll probably wrap it up. I know that I haven't really covered a whole lot to the update, but I really it isn't like I was going to cover 3 maps anyway in one go. So it'd be just like it'd just be blowing the load straight away, and it's just you can't have a waste for the maps, because if they put that much work into the maps, you don't want to be experiencing them within a few days. Like, you want to pace, like enjoy each map for what it is. That's why I really think Undead Labs should do a stream on like an original build for State of Decay 2, or like have a little bit of a deeper dive into the development side of it, like where the game was when it was. Because I think they did do a few. I think they've definitely showed off a few screenshots in the past of like early builds, and it was like really basic and just like nothing. But yeah, I remember them showing off a few things a while ago, but I think if they were able to play like an original build of State of Decay on stream would be kind of cool. Because like I've been playing since day one, so And seeing where the game is at now, it's hard to remember what the game used to be like. And I suppose that's what's with live service games, is that you end up forgetting what state the game was when it was at launch. That's fine, because it shows that they put a lot of work into keeping it. Oh, it crashed. Again. Fuck. That's a hard crash right there. Crash number how many? God damn it. It's another crash. And there's some on that bridge as well again. It's always near that bridge that I've been crashing. I know I've been playing like for an hour or so, but yeah, so weird. I'm kind of hoping Trumball, like the other maps, are okay. Just as I was praising the game, but like that's the thing with live service games, is that if they do update and they do support the game afterwards really well, like with State of Decay and No Man's Sky, you do end up forgetting what the game was like when it came out. And when them games came out at launch, they weren't great. But because they put the work and effort in, now these games are even better than they were. Like, because I still had fun with State of Decay 2 when it came out, but even then I could see the issues and problems with it, and but luckily, like, the thing that made State of Decay work, I think, is the weekly streams they did and still do now. Now they're more or less enjoying the game, which is good. But the weekly streams did them good, and actually facing to the criticism and putting up the wish list, things like that. Like that stuff goes a long way. Whereas, like, say 343 with Halo Infinite right now, the only updates you're having for the game are to the shop for the multiplayer. Every week, that's the only consistent thing.
Any friendly folks out there wanna come over and give me a hand?
Ah, that's the thing. When you reset the mission, when you crash and you come back, everything's reset. I guess I'll wrap it up because it's an hour in. That's another crash though. It's been pretty much consistent every episode. I get kicked out. Wow, that was a hard lot though. I previously, like, you'd have the audio, the game, but that was like complete blank. Yeah, we'll leave you, mate. I think it'd be good if the game had a bit of a reset. But I think it's just Trumball Valley, like, it's been consistent crashes around this point. I have had a crash somewhere else. I have had crashes somewhere else. I don't know. I think it was down in the big city region. I think Marshall was it? I think when I had a crash. But most of the time it's been here. When I'm probably going full pelt down there, so it has to be something to just do with Trumball. Because I don't crash this often, like Providence Ridge during this first part of this season. I don't think I crashed at all on Providence. If anyone's been watching the series consistently,
We can't expect our supplies to stay in good shape if we just leave them lying around.
You'll have to remind me if I have, but
That's pretty heavy.
It's just... How are you being weighed down by one pistol? I don't know whether there's much value in the heavy weapon right now. If he's being weighed down by just a pistol, that's probably not good. I know I've got a shotgun on, which is probably a big boot of weight as well, but... I think I'm going to go with... No, let's wrap up. Let's destroy the fence one more time. Just in case we don't never do it again. Wow. Wow. Is there only one thing at a time? Can you do both? Yeah. So, yeah, only registers one hit per thing. Yeah, I think we'll go back to like, what would he be? Striking? Blunt weapon. Just be lighter, wouldn't it? Wow. Yeah, it'd be lighter.
If we don't find a place for our stuff, it's not gonna be around much longer.
That police button is kind of big, in it. Are you a normal police buttons like that size? I don't think they're that big, are they? No wonder criminals are scared of them. You don't want that shoved up your ass. Play card supplies. Huh? You provided protection for our friends. Now they are helping you however they can. Play cards. You see what that's all about? Roadside assistance.
Good news, people. I have Ms. Weston on the line, safe and sound at Crow Lake.
Lieutenant, your listeners should know that this new location will vastly improve our ability to help. We can't be everywhere immediately, though, so y'all are gonna have to hold on for a bit.
Alright. Where's that? I did call that in, didn't I? Oh. What about?
I have eyes on a plague screamer.
I wouldn't mind trying what this is about. We'll wrap up in a minute.
What's a guy gotta do to get a care package around here?
If it makes us even, I'll do it.
I don't know whether I've called in this before. That'd be good. C4 or something would be good. Soda cans, what's that gonna do against a plague art? What's that gonna do against a plague art? That's not really balanced for nightmare, is it? Or lethal. Take the ammo though. Pretty good. Soda can bombs. That's not gonna scratch a plague art, let alone do anything to it. It's gonna tickle it. It's gonna grow because of that. Carl's had enough of blows for one day. Almost died from one of them. Can't believe that. Like, driving through a horde. The horde's there.
That should keep us a little while.
But in the middle of the horde, pop in.
You folks
Blow it up.
mind helping us out?
But yeah, not a bad episode. We'll be covering them new maps sooner or later. Well, I say new maps. But we should be covering the new maps. Wow, I say new maps. The original trilogy of maps. Most, like, I think for next season with the Commonwealth, we'll probably move to 2 maps like we did this season with Providence and then Trumball. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably spend the first half of next season with the Commonwealth in Drucker, and then I think we'll move to Mega or something, or I think we'll move to like Mega or something. Actually, no, yeah, we'll go to Drucker County because what I was thinking, we'll do them 2 locations for Trumball. No, we do. Let me scrap it. So we'll go Drucker, then we'll move to Mega Valley, because then what I was thinking, once we've done that legacy, I think it's the builder. No, I think it's the builder I want to do with the Commonwealth for Nightmare Zone. Then I might come back to the Mighty Thong, which I did the non-commentary playthrough on, because they're in Cascade Hills. And then we'll be able to see Cascade Hills changes. I think I want to go to Drucker County first, because apparently that's the one that they had to do a lot of revising with. Like, it's more of a desert map now, which is good. That's what it's always been like. But now it's got like new assets that are completely different from the other maps, so that's really nice. And I want to see the backdrops as well, because that's the big change, is new scenery in the far distance, so it doesn't seem like a cereal bowl, as they said on the stream. It seems more like, oh, you could go over that, like kind of like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you see that mountain in the distance and you could essentially go there. But in State of Decay you won't be able to, but I think it like the design, like what I seen on the stream they did a few weeks back, it did look really good. Like the only thing is they did a weekly stream this Monday as of streaming this, and they're starting up these weekly streams now of like teaching new players, which is kind of nice. But instead of showing off the new maps or anything, in the meantime, they went to Providence Ridge, which I think if you play through the tutorial, you know, like the classic tutorial, I think the game immediately puts you into Providence Ridge, because they did that whole update with the tutorial in that map when that came out. So essentially they did that whole stream on an older map when the update just released for Update-29. So it was a bit like, why aren't you playing? Shouldn't we be talking about the new update and stuff? Like, that's the thing, they did it all in the few weeks ago anyway, like weekly, talking about the future update. But I thought they would have gone over it again. But yeah, all good anyway. It's nice to have another update, and I was kind of feeling the field of view wouldn't change my mind too much. Like I like the idea of being able to see the whole character. That's my thing, but like the field of view is kind of distracting for me. I think if I was on PC, it'd be a bit better because you're a bit. You'd be a bit more immersed in, like, you'll be closer to the screen and stuff, ain't you? So, but for me, when I'm sitting on my sofa and that, a drastic field of view change, like zooming out and everything going smaller in the distance, is kind of not an option for me. Whereas if you zoom in anymore, it's a bit. You might as well be in first person, which to me, like after seeing some more Dying Light 2 and being a fan of Dying Light 1, like if they were able to do the combat well, because Dying Light 2's combat looks pretty good. If they did the combat right for first person, I would not be opposed for a first person State of Decay. Because how immersive that would be, you think about it, like, because you think, like, Dying Light is very much like there's not vehicles or base building or looting like it is in this. Like that's why I love State of Decay. It's so unique in like a more simulated based game, whereas, and it has that immersion of that element of like proper zombie survival where like you're not really restricted to a linear story path of like beginning, middle and end. Like you essentially, like even when we're on Trumball Valley where there's a bit of a story, you can avoid that stuff and do your own thing. Even though they're rattling in your ear all the time, it's a bit annoying, but you can avoid it if you want and do your own story and your own thing. That's kind of like what this Walking Dead series is kind of about. Even though it's just me playing the game really, but with like imagine State of Decay being first person with a combat system like Dying Light 2, not parkour or anything, but like the whole dodging system, and the more like almost skill-based combat. Because really, once you know the combos in State of Decay 2 and State of Decay 1, you can dominate rather easily. It's just the bigger zombies like Juggernauts and Ferals in a way that you kind of just gotta be a bit wary of and avoid. But even then, it's just like once you know how to avoid the attacks and stuff, you're pretty much fine. I think just the hitboxes for Juggernauts is a bit irritating fighting them compared to like Ferals. Ferals are a bit more predictable. And Juggernauts are just like, especially with the Blood Plague ones where they got the radius of Blood Plague that they hit to smash down. That's a bit tedious to deal with, but yeah, the update's been alright. I was kind of hoping the crash wouldn't happen, though. Like knowing that still happens, that's a bit of an issue for me. But like it could be many reasons. It could be because I'm on Nightmare. There's more plague arts. My inkling it's because of Trumball Valley, and Trumball Valley is probably the most detailed map. There's a lot of big areas and a lot of detail in this map, and I wouldn't be surprised if the game is straining on Trumball Valley. But if Undead Labs is listening, or if there's any way for them to improve it in any way, I don't want them to remove or make the game map look ugly, because I'd rather crash and load in as quickly as I can and just deal with it than having like a downgrade or there'd be a noticeable issue with them, like because like I think Red Dead Redemption 2, I remember when the game came out it looked really good, and then they released a random update for no reason and the game looked bad afterward. Like not terrible, like it looked fine, but there was like a little bit of a change that you thought, hang on, there's been a bit of a downgrade here. And apparently when they released a thing saying it was for next gen consoles, not current gen, which was weird because it was like they were gonna do a patch like that. You'd think it would be for Xbox One or PS4, but apparently it was because of next gen. They had to downgrade it a little bit for that, and it was like shadows and stuff like that. They had to, like, it didn't make a massive difference, but when I remember loading in, I was like, man, this game looks a bit fogged out almost. And that was on an Xbox One, so, and gone as well, it looked like a console, but if they were able to improve fidelity a bit on Trumball Valley, maybe, like, I don't know, if having fog in Trumball Valley would, like, a stronger fog would make it have a little bit more run better, maybe, but I don't know whether that would work. But yeah, it's kind of weird that I've been having crashes kind of consistently. I think I had one last episode, didn't I, and probably the episode before, but I guess it's just the way it is, and what's going to happen. But we'll continue on with some more State of Decay tomorrow, continue right where we left off, really. And I'll probably, maybe we'll just go on a massive plague heart hunt, try and get in, because I am in a point with this series now where I would love to go looting, but in my mind I know that I'm going to be wrapping up the Sheriff Legacy soon, so a part of me in my head is like, is there any need to go so mad looting and stuff like that? Like, that's the only thing. A part of me wants to go on a never-ending playthrough, or because if I knew that I was just going to have a never-ending community, you would just loot everything, because that would be the way you kill time. But when I know that I'm going to do Legacy relatively soon in this map, it's like, I don't need to loot everything, especially when I did the whole looting in Providence. I might need building materials or ammo or food now and then, but it's not drastically important. But so next time, I think probably for the next few episodes, it will probably be focusing on the plague hearts, getting them cooled down a little bit, and then for the update. But then for the 2 days after in the evening, so after tomorrow, the 2 days after, there'll be more No Man's Sky in the evening. And then I've got all my morning videos going up as always. I think this rotation will be Assassin's Creed and Halo. So I think Assassin's Creed this morning and then Halo tomorrow morning. And yeah, I'm going to keep my videos up daily for now. Probably for this rotation and next rotation, and then I'll see what's happening. But yeah, mostly all good. Shame about the crash, but it's the way it is. So there'll be more State of Decay tomorrow, and we'll just play more and see if there's anything else I missed with the update. I would like to find some of the Red Talon and network weapons. It'd be nice to get them, like, spot them when they pop up now. Because before, I've never really noticed them before, so it'd be kind of nice to see that. But I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.